Right, so I'm going through the Curzon Peninsula kind of now. I've had to give up trying to get through the gap in the rocks because the breast tide is pushing me out to sea. I'm kind of thinking that what I've got to do currently moving at like 2 knots is I've basically got to stay at sea now until I get to the Ile de Groix, and I've got to sail, and if we're not moving, we're not moving, and whatever weather comes along I'm just going to have to put up with. I don't see any other choice really. Right, I just spent half an hour trying to put the bloody mainsail up, the halyard. I'm clear of the obstacles now through here. There's rocks further on in, but I should be alright now. But I've just spent half an hour trying to put the mainsail up, but I'm unable to raise the mainsail because the fucking halyard is caught around the radar reflector and I can't loosen it. Well, for all my other problems, which there are many, this really is a spectacular coastline. It's really, really nice. Check this out. This is the point Berthemeue. Yeah.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see.
This is the tide's turned against me. Doesn't really seem to have made much difference to my overall speed. Okay, right. So I've made a tack now to.
It's so beautiful.
Right, I've passed the point Berthemeue up there.
Meant
This
to
is
be
the bay of Benodet.
in the great outdoors.
That's the headland down there.
Forever.
I kind of came level with that and then tacked. I need to put 10-15 miles out. I need to go now. We're making still making about, well, we've actually slowed down a bit. We're probably making about 2 knots now. So, and I'm going as tight into the wind as I can. Here we are again, messing around trying to get past Forelands. I didn't think I would have that problem here so much. It's been fine going around this bay, but I've kind of got to go into the wind to get around this Foreland here where the Ras de Sin and the Ile de Seine is. Well, sailing without an engine certainly is going to teach you patience, and yeah, so earlier on I tacked out to try and just come out to sea a little bit, but I kind of misjudged just how much we were going to get pushed back towards Brest, and so I tacked again, and I'm heading now. I think I'm heading pretty much, well I am, I'm heading directly for Ile de Seine. So that's not too bad. So I've come out a bit, but I'm not really making any progress. I'm just sort of marking time here.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see.
Good morning. Right, it's God, it's 7:30. It's 7:30 in the morning. I never even made it to the whatever it's called, Chassé de Seine. About 1 o'clock in the morning, the wind just stopped completely. I spent the entire of the last tide just drifting, really. I put the sail away, we weren't going anywhere. I've used the engine to move out of the way of the fishing fleet a couple of times, just to push me a little bit away from it. And basically we have zero wind at all, and that's it. Flat calm sea. So nada, nothing at all. Not a breath of wind anywhere. And it's been like this since about 1 o'clock this morning. So effectively that's me just sitting here, really, until such a time as we get some wind. Right, yesterday I posted on the Sailing and Cruising forum on Facebook about this issue with the engine, and some people got back to me with some suggestions. It occurred to me, one guy came back and said to check the raw water inlet, see if it's blocked. And I was just sitting there having a coffee now, thinking that's kind of the one thing I haven't checked. I've kind of looked at everything else. I have not checked the raw water inlet. So I can take the pipe off the end of the stopcock, turn the water off and turn it on and see what the flow is like. It'll just run into the bilges, won't it? And if it seems to be not sufficient, then I might have to bite the bullet and take the stopcock out at sea, which is yeah, that's going to be fun, and clear it. Right, I've been checking the raw water inlet. I couldn't get the pipe off, so I've run it because the pipe is actually transparent, so I can see the water travelling through the pipe. But this is the water strainer, and there's no water coming into there. What the hell's going on there? Fuck, right, okay. Check this place out. Good job on Becalmed. Look at all this crap. This is what I've had to do to be able to get to this. I need to check the pipes through the inspection hatch there, and I've had to take everything out of there. Right, this is the water strainer. There's no water getting to that. This is the inlet valve. Right, now that is currently not connected to the pipe and is in the up position, so it's open. You'll see some small amount of water dribbling out of it. That's it, that's all the water that's getting in. So, oh no, I've got to take that off. I've got to take that off and clear the blockage there. That's what it is, that's what the problem is. Would you fucking believe it? Right, that's going to be easier said than done. Now, instead of hoping for wind, I'm hoping it stays like this until I've got this done. Right, I've got to undo that. The thing with that is that when you take that stopcock off, there's nothing to stop the water coming in, and it comes right in. So, right, there's been a bit of blood, sweat and tears trying to do this. I've done it once before when I was in a pontoon in the marina with the old engine. The old engine, 3 engines ago. Anyway, right, I've disconnected it, I've loosened the stopcock, and I'm about to take it out, basically. So I've got the plug, the wooden plug, and the emergency tapping stick in place for what is about to happen next. And I've got a screwdriver poking in the hole. What haven't got is any of that thin plumber's. What I haven't got is any of that thin plumber's plasticky stuff for making a really water. But never mind, I can do that again. Do you know the stuff, almost papery plastic stuff you put around plumbing threads to make them watertight? I haven't got any of that, or I might have some, but I have no idea where it is. So that's a bad thing. So anyway, next time I think I might sellotape it to there, or screw it on so that it's right there if I need it. So anyway, right, I'm dithering because I've got to take this off, and this just leaves an open hole to the open sea. Right, there is currently nothing whatsoever apart from whatever is blocking that, stopping the water coming in, because that's the stopcock in my hand there. Right, oh my god, it's completely chocker full. Bigger screwdriver. Come on. There you go. Right. Fuck. I'm gonna have to put the camera down for a sec. Right, fucking hell, that was a bit alarming, isn't it? Like I said, I think I'm in about 60-70 metres of water. Bobbing around in Biscay. Becalmed. Anyway, just look what a sterling bit of work a bit of wood and a tapping stick can do. Oh my god, as if by magic. Oh, right, engine is running. Raw water intake is cleared. Heart has been in the mouth. No smoke is coming out of the engine. I've tried it at 2,000 and 3,000 revs. It's on tick over at the moment. Right, that's its normal working speed. Fine. What has actually happened is, which I've discovered and I didn't notice, which is, it's kind of my fault for not noticing. Right, this thing here, the alarm has not gone off. The overheating alarm has not gone off. Is that this thing, I've only just noticed, no longer shows these buttons down here. Don't do anything anymore. So you can hear an alarm. That's just to tell you it's ready to start the engine. But overheating alarm, and I assume then the low oil and any of the other alarms, well, the overheating alarm never went off at all. So there's something wrong with that dial there. So the alarms aren't working. Because if the alarm had gone off and it was overheating, you immediately think water, you know, but there's no alarm. So, right, after all the excitement, I mean, it's just gone 20 past 10 now. That took about 2.5 hours to sort that raw water intake out. That's, yeah, okay, never mind. I'm basically cautiously under power, revs 2,000, just under 2,000, about 1,800, ticking along. No smoke's coming out the back. No smoke's coming out the back. I'm not pushing the engine at all. I'm a bit jacked off, the alarm never went off. That was the thing. Thing is, okay. I probably should have thought about that. Anyway, I did think about it in the end. Alright, well, it's taken me an hour and a half to motor in a straight line at around about 3.5 to 4 knots to within half a mile on the chart of where the wind deserted me last night. So that's so I'm kind of back to where I was last night. The ETA from my waypoint is 2:30 according to the chart plotter. So that's not too bad. It's 12:05 now, so that's like 2.5 hours. So in 2.5 hours I'll make the waypoint. Another half an hour after that I'll be past it, and then I can sail. We have got a faint breeze, 4 knots. It's really not much at all, but we have got that. But it's coming from exactly the direction that I'm going to, and I'm just not going to mess about. After yesterday's efforts, I'm just going to get past this waypoint and then worry about it. I don't know if this is going to show up. This is basically gannets doing what gannets do. They're flying around, they've got fish there. We might see dolphins as well then. Clearly got those are the Rissos dolphin. I think that's a mother and a calf. There we go. There they are. There they are. One's here. Oh, there's a pod. This is definitely a pod. There's at least 3. I saw kind of 3 at the same time there. I think that could either be a basking shark feeding, or I was going to say like a turtle or something. Seems an odd thing to do, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, well those are my 2 theories. Either a basking shark feeding, which is quite possible. Okay, so it's about 9:30. About 9:30, and this is the sun setting on the second night of this trip. It's rather a nice dawn. Yeah. I've been on the go for 2 days now, so I've pulled into Benodet. Yeah, Benodet, which is quite quite a well-established like sailing town. They should have everything I need here. I need a rigger to sort out that main sheet halyard. The engine has stood up no problem whatsoever. Thank God. And it's been put to hard use as well, because there has been basically no wind. And then even when now it's starting to pick up now. You're going to get wind today. You get wind today, but only 9 or 10 knots. But to be able to get anywhere with that, I need the mainsail and the Genoa up, or maybe even the cruising chute and the Genoa up, to make any sort of passage making distances. So, and I've lost the Genoa until I get this halyard sorted out. Right, so I am in I'm in Benodet Marina at the excruciatingly painful cost of €24 a night.